You're working every single muscle in the body. You can take it anywhere. It's an all-over body workout. I'd really recommend it to anybody that's starting out, that's never worked out before. You can make it as hard or as easy as you want.
I can even use it at work if I want to, and that's really great.
I love doing the core, and I can feel those muscles working, and it's so simple.
Okay, so what we have here for you today is the Magic Plus. That is this right here. You've got that resistance band that is built in, one on each side here. I can't wait to dive into this. You're going to get the travel bag as well. This is like a gym in a bag that you're going to be able to take with you. We're going to give you the wall chart here. Now that wall chart is great because that's going to walk you through all of the different exercises. It's like having Fiona right there with you. In fact, we give you the DVD, so it quite literally is like having.
4 routines on the DVD.
And there's 4 routines that are in there.
Beginner, intermediate, advanced, and seated.
Well, there you go. You get everything that you need, all in this amazing bundle that is exclusive. Over 12,000 sets have been picked up. 32 5-star reviews on this. This is stretching. This is strength training. This is being able to use it on the go. And I am going to step into this for the very first time. I have not used this before. I'm so excited.
Oh, I could spend 6 hours and I still wouldn't be able to go through all the moves. What I think about when I think about this, yes, it is the whole of the gym in the palm of your hand. If you don't have the gym membership or if your teenager can't afford it, this will do everything that the gym does, even a rowing machine, which we'll show you about. But for me, it is effortless stretching now that bring with it toning, strengthening, remobilizing. I'm sitting down here and already I've done my upper body. Already I've done my shoulders. Already I could have done my legs. Already I could have done my core. But Justin, again, we're talking resistance bands here. We know resistance bands work. They've worked for years, but so many products have, you know, fat ones, thin ones, short ones you attach here. But this is just one piece with resistance bands. But look at this. As you rotate it around, it adds resistance, it adds intensity. So you can add it to a greater weight or you can reduce it. Have a look again at how portable we've made one of our products. It's literally one finger. This weighs less than a pound. Super soft, super comfortable width, because we want a safe width that is user-friendly. And you can use it the way we've been using it, or you can actually use it the other way.
Really?
And just do some simple stretches, but each of them bringing mobility. This is a really, again, I'm like 4 times your age, but this is a part of the body that really we do need to do some work on. But we don't want work that, you know, involves sweating and high intensity. We want effortless stretches, but the ones that bring with them the huge benefits of helping with muscle mass, helping with bone density, remobilizing, toning, strength. If you think about it, the sun has kind of been in and out in England, and so you're taking out your clothes, you're trying them all on. How many of you are thinking, I don't like this part of my body, I'm throwing all my tops away? No, do something about it. Let's tone it up. Maybe it's the legs. Maybe those shorts you put on and you've thought, my body is just such a different shape.
Yeah.
Well, let's just do some very simple squats, but squats literally whilst I could be watching television. I'm just putting it behind here, super soft, very safe position, and just a simple squat, which is going to work on the legs, it's going to work on the core, it's going to work on the upper body. So, I mean, to be honest, I haven't moved my feet here. I've already done upper body, I've done lower body, I've done core, I've done legs, I've stood, I've sat. I'm actually now going to show you my very exciting rowing machine.
Also, notice how I'm trying to keep up with Fiona. Like, I am already out of breath over here from doing all of this. I cannot believe how easy it is to be able to roll up and add more resistance, and then how much resistance you get on this. Oh my gosh, this really does give you a total body workout.
I mean, it is activating, waking up all these muscles, leg muscles, great for stability, mobility. Look through the shoulder muscles, it's helping remobilize. It's resistance training, it's strength training. We know we need that for bone density, muscle mass. And I mean, you know, I go through these shows and people say, oh my gosh, it's limitless what they do. And then a friend said, I bet it's not a rowing machine. I'm like, actually, here we go. But it is more, it's more than a rowing machine. It's also an oblique twist. It's also, we could do some core muscles here. We could do assisted sit-ups. We could do biceps. We could do some lovely mobility over the shoulders. But actually I could be on the bed. I'm on the floor, but I could be on the bed. So it's standing, sitting, lying, burning calories, releasing endorphins. We know that movement is so important to help us keep moving. But what movement are we going to do? Is it going to the gym? Maybe not. Is it buying a whole set of weights? Maybe not. But maybe it is just in the comfort of your own home, just literally picking up and moving our upper body, moving our lower body, but with simple resistance bands that are going to help us all say yes to life and everything we want to do in it.
It's under $40 to bring this home. It's exclusive to us here at QVC. Your item number is F43694, 1-800-500-7590. That is the phone number to call if you want to place your order. And of course, you can place your order on our QVC app or on our website as well. You can put this on an easy payment of just simply $10 a month, and that is it for the next 4 months. You know, what gym out there would charge you for $10 a month? I'm not sure that I know of any of them, honestly, that would, because they always have those hidden fees to it. This is $10 a month for the next 4 months, and it truly is unlimited uses that you're going to get. Now, what I'm doing is I'm rolling this up to give a little bit of that resistance, and then I can stretch up like this.
Good luck to you with that amount of resistance.
I'm like, this is why I'm going to be passing out in the middle of the show because of this.
I think he's done that too much because he's added like 30 kilos without realizing it.
Yeah, I clearly
that's
had no
fine.
idea. But here's what I love about this, though. Maybe you start off with just 2 of them, right?
Yes.
So you start off with 2. There we go.
That's a better one.
That's a little bit easier to do.
Yeah.
Then maybe the next week you do 3 rolls. Now that's a little bit harder.
And then we stop at that.
Well, then we just stop there and that's it. But you can let this grow with you, which is what I think is so great.
Or hand it to your younger son, or hand it to your mother. You know, my own mother, she's not with us anymore, but my father would sit there and he'd be like, oh, this is really good. And even if that's all he's done, he's woken up his heart, his lungs, he's woken up his mind, he's done some movement, which is all that you want to do. And actually, if I kick you off the sofa now,
please do.
This could be your bed morning wake up. We have some fabulous reviews in Australia because people say, you know, when I get out of bed, I just want to wake up the body, wake up the mind, wake up the energy. I want to just get a bit of mobility in the shoulders and just start moving before I actually need to move in life. So again, as I say, I could probably do a 4-hour show with this because even at the end of it, I'm like, I forgot to do this.
There's
and
more,
I forgot to do that because there is just so much diversity.
So for me, having the back issues that I had that I shared with you, I saw several doctors and it took months for them to identify what it was. At one point they thought it was my hip. At first they said, oh, it's just sciatica, it's gonna go away after a little bit. Well, it didn't, and it turned into me having a whole bunch of different issues with my spine. And so I had a slipped vertebrae to herniated discs, and I was in a lot of pain. The one thing that every single doctor said to me was stretching. Every single doctor said, you, regardless of whatever this outcome is, you need to stretch more. And so the fact that I can do that here with this, and I can do it without even getting out of bed, quite frankly. Like if I was to sit at the edge of my bed, I could put my feet onto the bottom of this, and I could do all of my stretches before I even get up in the morning to go ahead and start my day. And I can feel so much better about it too.
Definitely, and also you mentioned your back, and a lot of people, as we get older, that is something that could prevent us doing so many things. Sit here, support your back, put yourself in a safe position where you can do everything, the feet, the core, the upper body, the stretches. You could do that just seated. You could do it just lying down. You could do it standing up. I just did a TikTok live actually. One of the things that they asked me to do is say, Fiona, we're going to give you a minute. Let's just do some things. And I'm like, well, I can't do like a fraction of what it does in a minute. But I did. I stood up and I said, okay, we're going to start with a bicep curl. Okay, this is the forearms. We're actually going to start with a tricep dip. And that is very good for this part. You can actually do it with your hands like this.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll be up backwards.
Again, so that is your tricep dip.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome.
We can actually do buttocks. If you're thinking the shorts don't quite look the same as they did last year and I want to tone all of this part of the body, we could just do a core stretch. We could just work on wrists and just do simple wrist flexes here. We could actually work on mobility of the shoulders all the way up and over. We could also work on, I think what are these ones at the gym when you do these pull-ups like this. I don't go to a gym, so I don't know
You
what
would
they're
have to
called.
ask Steve Doss, not me. I would be the wrong person to ask that
Things
question.
like chest presses. And then there is obviously the sitting down, doing the rowing machine, which I particularly love, which is perfect. Then we could do some oblique twists. Then we could do some assisted sit-ups, because again, you control how much you need assistance. Then we could actually do some leg raises. Then we could actually do a little bit of stepping in place and
Okay,
add a
feels
little bit of
amazing that
resistance to it.
I'm not getting up from this one because this feels so good on my leg right now.
Simple
this
stretching.
Is actually, it is stretching my right leg out so well that, Fiona, you keep going because I am just going to be in this position for the rest of the show.
I'm going to keep going because this is my aerobic without any impact. I'm just in the comfort of my own home. It's not raining. It's not too sunny. I'm doing my steps, but steps, each one bringing a little bit of resistance, which is perfect to get the cardiovascular, to get, get the heart and lungs going, to release endorphins. We love those endorphins, but it's staying safe. So I haven't moved my feet. I haven't gone to the gym. I haven't taken out a gym membership. This actually 10 cents a day over a year, and it's yours, 10 cents. But I could give it to my son. I could give it to my mother. I could be sitting, standing. We've done a rowing machine. We've done abs. We've done obliques. We have covered every single health requirement that we kind of need as we age to help us keep moving. And I've literally just stood here.
And I mean, honestly, you took up all of what it was, like 5 square feet, maybe, that's it. You could do this in any single room in your house. You could do it in your hallway. Like quite literally, the hallway of your home could become your gym. This also means, because I want you to keep in mind, you get the travel bag. I used to travel for work all the time. I used to go up to Canada constantly to a network that was up there. And when I would go there, I would go into a hotel, and sometimes I was there for 2 days, sometimes I was there for 7 days. But it always broke up my routine going there. This could become that little travel gym, because with a hotel, you never know what you're gonna get with that gym. Sometimes you open up the door that says gym and you're like, wow, this is amazing. They have one of those fancy bikes. And then sometimes you're like, oh, this bike has been here since the beginning 30 years ago, and they've never changed it. This is being able to give yourself that consistency when you travel, that never having any interruption whatsoever. Are you going on that trip this summer? Are you taking that vacation, getting a beach house? Well, you could do this in the room, in your bedroom, at that beach house throughout that entire week. Maybe it's just for 30 minutes. Maybe it's for 10 minutes. You know what? Maybe you're not gonna do that full body workout, but what you are gonna do is you're gonna use this to give yourself just that amazing stretch in the morning.
Exactly.
So that on vacation, you could go out and tackle the day, and this is what's gonna help you out with that. It's less than $40. Your easy payment here is just $10 a month, and that is it. The stretching component of this is amazing. We also, though, give you some really great workouts with the DVD that comes with it.
Exactly, yeah. And actually, talking of going on holiday, my daughter Georgina, who I know you know.
Yes, I do.
She went away, she drove around all the national parks, but guess what? In her truck, I think it wasn't in even an RV. She took one of these. She said, Mum, we're not going to be able to go to the gym. Can we take some gym badges? I said, absolutely. They got the full body workout, all the stretching, having hiked around Yosemite and things like that. Literally, I mean, it took up no space whatsoever.
Right.
So it's absolutely perfect for whatever you want to do. And now I've actually changed. I'm actually standing on it now. So here I literally am doing some effortless stretches. Because as you said, obviously aerobics, that's great for some people. Weightlifting is great for some people, but actually most people forget stretching. And stretching that brings with it your resistance training, your strength training, you're remobilizing, you're just getting the heart going in a very safe, comfortable, effective, and an environment which, you feel good in because it's at home.
Right.
Is perfect.
The fact that you can be in your own home, I've gone to many gyms before in the past, and I will be the first one to tell you, you look at me and you don't say like, that guy's a bodybuilder. Not even, you say that guy likes to eat. That's what you say when you see me. And you'd be right. When I go to a gym, totally get self-conscious. I don't know what I'm doing. I will go to the gym, I'll see the machine, I'll try and follow the thing, but then I'm the first person to admit that I look around like, are they the people watching me, like, am I doing this the right way? Am I doing it the wrong way? And I've got down myself with that my entire life. It's how I've always been. The fact that I could do this in my own home, that